today I am doing a test. Basically, I am going to attempt to film a YouTube video just on my phone, edit it on my phone, upload it on my phone without any long-winded editing process, and see if it works better and if how much of a difference it makes, how much quicker it is. So we'll see how we go. I have no idea if it's going to work better or worse, be a complete disaster, but it's all just an experiment, and yeah, we'll go. We'll just give it a go. So what I'm planning on doing today is using my jelly printed paper that I have organised in these folders by colour. I am going to use it to cover a tissue box because, you know, it's kind of boring, isn't it? Boring tissue box. Let's make it look like fun. Alright, so I've got my paper, I've got some gel medium glue essentially, I have a glue stick as well, some double-sided sticky tape. I'm not exactly sure which is going to be the best option. I have a catalyst wedge here, or basically a squishing tool to squish out my glue, a pair of scissors, a cutting board, a roller cutter. I also have a X-Acto craft knife as well. All of these options in case I need it. But basically, let's get started and see what we end up with and how easy it is. Yeah, let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is go through my papers. I've decided to go for a pink and purple coloured tone. And yeah, go through them and see what I've got, what is going to work nicely, what I've got that's big enough to go with the tissue box, what might work well, and what is going to coordinate nicely together in terms of colour and then pattern. I've got some full pages obviously and a lot of scraps. I might start with a single full page and then coordinate with some scraps that go with it. So I will choose a feature piece, a feature pattern, a feature piece of paper, and then coordinate the other bits and pieces to go with it. That's kind of nice. Let's put that to the side first. And that one's kind of nice too. I like that one too. And I like that one too. Let's put those to the side. What else have we got? Other bits and pieces. Oh, and I like that one too. It's probably moving into a slightly different colour though. Going to peaches on, and that's so pretty too. But that's gone into a different. Oh, do I go bright or do I go, do I want bright or do I want that? I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go that way, which means I want that one. I'm gonna go that one, and then I am going to go with that one. Cool, excellent. All right, put those back. So it's just the one that took my fancy basically, and I went, yes, you want to use me. All right, so these are my main colorways. Let's have a look and see what might go with it. In terms of my scrap papers, so we've got kind of a peachy, pinky, yellowy kind of colorway happening here. Maybe I should go into my yellows rather than my purples. Although that would kind of look nice, that one there. That would work. All right, let's go that one. And blues. What else have we got? What's giving me good inspiration? Inspire me, paper, inspire me. All of these have been made over the years and different phases of my painting life. different cut up pieces of artwork, different times where I've used stencils or jelly plates or just scraped different bits of art onto bits of paper. It all just take whatever takes your fancy. And I might go with some of that as well because that picks up some of that colour too. All right. I may end up having to go through those again and pick up something else. Okay. What I might do is do the side areas. I might do the top first and wrap it around so then we can do the side to cover up those edges. That will work. Okay, so I might do the top with this one because it's kind of cool. I like that. All right. So let's use this as a template. Get my pencil and I'll just draw around there. There we go. So we've got our template of our box. And where'd my scissors disappear to? Lost my scissors, where'd they go? The edge is easier. I might just going to cut this edge straight off to make there less excess paper to begin with. Now I don't waste these big strips of paper here. I use them during my jelly plate printing, and I basically make strips of gel printing by lifting off from my mix plate. I use those, so I save those. Never waste anything because you never know what is going to inspire you later on down the track. Don't waste a thing. Okay, I've got my cutting board here. I'm just going to use another nifty tool, my craft knife. I'm just going to basically cut. Probably should be using a metal ruler here for safety. Okay, metal ruler for safety. There we go. Everybody. All right, there we go. Cut that off. To the side. Get that off there to the side. I'm just going to cut this bit off here. There we go. Those bits, I don't bother keeping them because they're not big enough to be useful. So get rid of that. There we go. So what that will do is then we can pop that on there and then they will fold over easier. Okay, but first thing we need to do is take out that circle for the tissues. So let's just take this out very gently. We might actually use my craft knife for this to do it nice and gently so we don't end up ripping anything. Oh my goodness, there's still more. There we go. Yay. Hooray! 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 Okay, pop that off to the side for a second. Okay, so this needs to go right in the middle. I'm just going to draw around it. To make our template. There we go. So that is basically the template for our top of our box. Nicely, there we go. Beautiful. And these will just fold around nicely on there. How cool is that? All right, now what I'm going to do with this central piece here is I'm actually just going to make a cut. So then we can push the piece in. See how that works. Make sure that we've got the right spot before we actually cut out that circle. Otherwise we might end up with a weird circle. Okay, so I'm making a little star effect on top. Make sure this goes in the right direction. This is not exactly square. There we go. Poke those in there. So there's our hole. All right, put that back out again. And now that we know we've got the right spot, we can actually cut that out because we know we've got the right spot for our hole. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So you can either use your scissors or the craft knife. I'm going to use my scissors because I like things to be organic. Now we have the top of our box. Hooray! Hello, top of our box. Hooray! Okay, so I am going to use glue stick because I find it just easier sometimes. All right, so let's just run our glue stick around there. You can, of course, use your liquid glue if you want. I find glue stick is generally more controllable. And if you've got a coloured glue, you can see where you've got your glue. Let's pop it on here. All right, press that in. You can also, you know, manipulate where your paper is going. Okay. Oops, I've gone in. Oh, I put it the wrong way around. Whoops. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'll just make those creases in a slightly different spot. No big drama. Certainly doesn't affect the final outcome too much. All right. Okay. All right. How cool does that look? That looks awesome. I'm so happy with that. I think this is actually the first time I've done this, so I'm learning along with you. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's cut these edges. So they're nice. We want to cut them nice and tight into the corner there. You could also cut them on an angle, so that you're cutting from the corner into the corner like that. I probably shouldn't have cut them actually before I started this, but hey, you learn new stuff all the time. All right, now what we're going to do is fold those corners in. So again, using my glue stick, let's fold that one in there. Now, what we want to do here is fold these side bits in first. So do this one here on the side first. Okay, so let's push this down onto the glue. Okay, leave these two little tabs out here on the side because they're going to go down on the other side. All right, glue this down here. Push that down. Oh, need a little bit further down the box. There we go. Down there. Yep, push it down. Squish it down with your fingers. You can also, if you want to, push it down with your squishy tool. You can all. Okay. All right. Now we've got the side one here. So we've got our two little side bits from the side. We're going to poke those down so they get covered with the next edge. So cover that down like that. Cover that down like that. Pop a little bit more glue on top of those. And then this side bit here goes down like that. There we go. So now you've got nice, neat corners on the side there. Okay, another side over here. All right, I'm actually going to chop that bit on the side like that. There we go. Okay, let's fold that bit over there. Fold this bit over here. Oops, that needs a little bit more glue down the bottom there. match it up nicely. Beautiful. How cool does that look? That is so awesome. I'm really happy with that. You can purchase my jelly printed papers from my Etsy store. You can find the link down below in the description box. And check out all the other videos for other awesome arty ideas and cool things to create with your artwork. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and so you don't miss any other new videos. Leave me a thumbs up and let me know what you would like to see next. Cheers, see you soon.